joining us right here in Texas. Are you ready to make history? First, fighting in the blue corner. With 7 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Toronto, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, USA. He is the multi-talented superstar who bridged the gap between social media and professional boxing. He is a boxer, a content creator, an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, and a promoter, and the self-proclaimed face of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the problem child, Jake El Gallo Paul. And now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 228.4 pounds. He holds a professional record of 50 victories versus just 6 defeats, with 44 of those wins coming by way of knockout and 22 of those knockouts coming within the very first round. Fighting out of Brownsville and the Catskills, New York, introducing the former lineal heavyweight champion and the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. He was, he is, and he will forever be the baddest man on this planet. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Iron Mike Tyson.
Okay, gentlemen, we got to go over the rules of the I want you to obey my commands. Most importantly, protect yourself.
Well, we've all kind of seen that fight now, didn't we? Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. And here we have this next exhibition coming up. Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. What do you think's going to happen?
Mike Tyson turned pro nearly 12 years before Jake Paul was born. Fought his final official match when Paul was 8 years old. He's boxed 215 pro rounds compared to Paul's 52 rounds. But Jake Paul
Still got his ass
is wearing
kicked.
the most expensive fight shorts ever, with a price tag of $1 million for the full wardrobe.
Was it rigged?
Has
If he comes out and shows a different Tyson, we know it was rigged.
Painted by
Is this fight rigged?
He wants to shine bright like a diamond here tonight, as he is standing across from his father Greg's favorite fighter. His dad broke down in tears when he told him he was going to face Mike Tyson. We are putting the real into real, and Tyson in his trademark coming out fast, or how fast he can be at 58, Roy Jones.
He's very fast at 58 still, as you saw right there. He's still Mike. Just wondering how much can these legs take chasing Jake around the ring like that.
Again, these are 2-minute rounds. Tyson requested the 2-minute rounds, wanting to see more action. He just landed the overhand right, testing the beard of Paul early.
The Paul has hit him too, so they both are trading punches now.
Paul is using that ring to his advantage.
He's better.
Making Tyson chase him around.
He's better.
But Mike Tyson, taking a page out of his buddy Jay-Z, allowed him to reintroduce himself here with a minute left. And again, only 2-0. Jake Paul has to be careful when clinching with Mike Tyson. Just ask Kevin McBride, just ask Francois Bota, Evander Holyfield, you get the gist.
Yep. Tyson's good one here.
the jab from Jake Paul. It was expected that he would use lateral movement, circle, use the jab, try to wear out Mike Tyson.
And everybody was saying, oh, nice shot by Jake Paul.
Right hand by Paul. That is his most effective punch. Again, he has knocked down or knocked out every opponent he has faced. There's the jab. Now Paul setting the rhythm. And Tyson coming in, going in.
Who do you think's gonna win this one?
Telling Tyson to keep it above the belt, not below the combat sports demilitarized zone.
Let's go jump into the comments section. Talking about this fight coming up. Also listening to this Paul and Tyson fight. Do you remember?
Touched Mike Tyson, but this first round, he definitely touched him.
He did.
If you don't, it's on Netflix. Just go watch it. It's like a movie. The debate is if Tyson shows a different Tyson. Was that Paul fight just a television show? What do you think?
This jab right there that really knocked Jake back. I think that's his most effective punch of the round. But then we see
Comment section. Let's go. Get on that microphone. Let me hear what you got to say.
Good shot. Had it there on the chin.
Anybody there?
There we go.
Veteran MMA
Anybody listening?
coach. Man I've known for over 20 years, dating back to our days in Japan with Pride Fighting Championships. Rafael Cordero, the chief second for Mike Tyson. And he told us that it was going to be technical, not a massacre, and that Paul will feel Tyson's heavy punches.
Yeah, but Paul did a good job of staying away from Mike earlier, which is very smart on his behalf.
And our unofficial scorer, Sean Wheelock, gave the opening round to the returning legend. Nice body shot by Paul with the right hand.
Yeah, it was. I don't like Mike's legs at 58, though.
The first round he's won in more than 2 decades.
Yeah, I don't like Mike's legs. I don't like Mike's legs at all.
And he wore that knee wrap during training. There were health issues and, of course, a lot of consternation, a lot of concern from a lot of people about 58-year-old Mike
Man's
Tyson
old.
returning. And yet, Mike Tyson,
Almost
no matter
70
he makes
years
his own
old.
decisions, he knows how the consequences can be in this sport.
Of course he does.
And he's
Floyd's
still
not even
working.
50 yet.
And we saw that he's biting his glove again. We did see that throughout his career, the habit of biting his glove. Mike, or excuse me, Roy, which, hey, it beats biting ears, right, Roy?
Yeah, it does. But Jake missed with a mean uppercut just a little while ago. I don't like that at all.
Me either.
And Paul tempting fate with his hand flow. This full-throated throng screaming Tyson.
I don't like Tyson's legs. Something on his mouthpiece,
10
too.
seconds, gentlemen.
He keeps trying to put his mouthpiece back in his mouth. See that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that either. Not a good sign.
In December, the NFL Christmas game day will
Mike
be
just
live
couldn't get off
on
fast
Netflix.
enough.
The
Couldn't
two
get off
December 25th
soon enough
games will feature
in that
the
Paul
Kansas
fight.
City Chiefs heading to
Will it be the
Pittsburgh to
same?
face the Steelers
Who's
in the
faster,
game's first matchup,
Floyd or Jake
followed by
Paul?
The Baltimore Ravens taking on the Texans in Houston for the second game. Get ready for your new favorite holiday tradition. Punches that he did in that fight with McBride and in the exhibition against Roy Jones, where he averaged 24 punches around.
Like I said, I don't like the fact that they keep messing with that mouthpiece. That
Oh,
ain't good.
left hook, triple left hook by Paul.
Mike's
He
hurt.
wobbled
Mike is
Tyson.
hurt.
Mike's hurt.
That's right where
Yes,
Mike
he
got
is.
wobbled.
Paul
Looked like
had
he
him.
was an old man.
Jab now.
That's where we
He
saw the
landed three
real
hooks,
Tyson
lands
at that
another
time.
left hook, a lead left hook, clips Tyson,
Yeah.
body shot by
Mike's going to get caught
Paul.
by overhand right soon.
And you know referee Mark Kalloy has a very important
We're listening to the
task
Paul
all
and
referees
Tyson
do.
fight.
Mike
Tyson's
Tyson
last fight,
taking
which
punishment
was
here in
quite a
round
horrible
three from Paul.
Take a bad
display.
punishment.
An embarrassment.
Mike does not look good at all. Does not look good at all.
His age is showing.
Yep, he's about out of there.
Final minute. Mike Tyson said this fight reawakened the beast inside. It gave him something to look forward to. He's in a much better place mentally. He's in a great place with his family.
So now the moment of truth is not far off. This will be the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. And look at young Mike Tyson, age 20 years old. He could go into the record books tonight as one of the very youngest heavyweight champions of all time if he can capture the title from the reigning champ, Trevor Berbick. Kevin Rooney with him. He's trained in the Catskills for the last 4 weeks. And he came to Vegas to handle a little bit of publicity. He doesn't like that, as you know. He likes to do his business in the place he's going right now. Rooney leads him to the ring for his first shot at the heavyweight championship of the world. This is what Mike Tyson has trained his whole life for. This is what Customato and Jimmy Jacobs trained this man for. There's the record. Mike Tyson, the #1 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. 27-0, 25 knockouts. Tremendous power, tremendous speed of foot. Very well trained by this man, Kevin Rooney. He has total focus for this fight. And when he takes that cutout towel off his shoulders, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. This is how they got here. Witherspoon beat Bruno. Witherspoon and Tubbs will do battle for the WBA title, and one of them will move on. Thomas and Berbick fought. Berbick wins the WBC title, and now he fights Tyson. And Spinks and Holmes did battle. And then Spinks beat Stephen Tankstad. So here is Mike Tyson. You saw the promoter, Don King, in the background. 25 of 27 professional bouts have ended in a knockout. And most people think that this one will too. President Jose Sulaiman of the WBC looks on. This could be the man that the WBC will be promoting for a long time. Well, if I have to talk about the tip of the night, I'd say look out for the uppercut. As you see Tyson bang to the body. Ooh, what a shot with that right hand. Wow, not too many fighters can survive with shots like that. There it is, clear again. The right uppercut, and he can do it with either hand. So for Trevor, you must avoid the uppercut. Look at that, follows it up with a left hook. Does this man have killer instinct? You bet he does. And here's Berbick against Pinklin Thomas. Now if Tyson has to look out for anything, it's that jab. Look at what he does to Pinklin. But you can be sure that Mike Tyson won't be back on his heels. So look out for the jab, Mr. Tyson. Mr. Berbick, as you begin to enter into the ring to defend your WBC heavyweight championship that you captured from Pinklin Thomas, you better have a stiff jab against Mike Tyson. Tyson is awesome. He's a guy that can slip underneath the jab. This guy is an ordained minister. He calls himself the Soldier of the Cross. He's getting his largest purse ever.
Comments?
$2.1 million.
Who wins the fight?
For this fight. He's had
Tyson versus Mayweather Jr.
He was sued
It's
by
on.
a Texas boxing promoter just a
Entertainment
week ago. Had to
or
get out and
boxing?
testify in court for backing out of a fight. Of course he backed out because he's getting 2.1 for this one. And there's the fellow right behind him, Carl King, the son of the promoter Don King, who arranged for him after winning the WBC title to get the 2.1 million. So this is the biggest night in the history of boxing for Trevor Berbick. That man was Angelo Dundee, who handled the likes of Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard, and you could go back to guys like Luis Manuel Rodriguez, the former middleweight champ, and just tremendous fighters. Look at this record. 31-4-1 with 23 KOs for the pride of Miami, Florida, Trevor Berbick, who hails from the islands originally, living and training in Miami now. Angelo's only been with him for about 2.5 weeks here in Las Vegas. You know, the last fight out, he had Eddie Futch in his corner when he won the title. So that'll be something to look forward to see just how the corners handle Trevor Berbick. Berbick Berbick doesn't look nervous, but a lot of fighters don't look too nervous until the first punches are thrown and they feel the power and see the speed of Mike Tyson. Mills Lane, the veteran referee, will be the third man in the ring, so he'll get a fair shake tonight. Both fighters will. Mills, one of the very best. As you look at the tail of the tape, you see that Berbick is 3 inches taller, 12 years older. He has a 7-inch reach advantage, and he's 3 pounds lighter than Tyson. Talking about the weight, Tyson usually comes in around 216, 217, up a bit for this one, 221 and a half. But according to talking to Mike this week, he wants to be a little bit bigger in this heavyweight division. You take a look at the punch stat here. Average punches by Trevor Berbick against Thomas and Green, and you can see for yourself, he throws a lot of shots. Mike Tyson throws fewer shots, but lands more accurately against Jose Ribalta and Mitch Green. And look at the jabs per round. The best punch of Trevor Berbick against Thomas, only 15 per round. Landed 7 pretty good ones. Against Green, landed about half. Against Ribalta, the total uppercuts that Trevor's going to have to look out for, about half of them Tyson lands. The rules of the WBC, 10-point must-scoring system, no standing 8 counts, saved by the bell in the last round only. 3 knockdown rule is out. Ring doctor cannot stop the fight. We'll be back with round 1 in a moment.
So history shows Mike Tyson was never much of a volume fighter. He never threw a lot of punches per round. However, his accuracy was up there. And if he did land, that was the thing. He had that true knockout. Hands of stone. The Iron Mike. Now, Floyd Mayweather, he had incredible numbers of volume in his fights as well as accuracy. This should be something.
He is the challenger, Mike Tyson. And in the red corner, formerly of Jamaica, now fighting out of Miami, Florida, weighing 218 and 1/2 pounds. His professional record consists of 31 wins, 4 defeats, 1 draw, and 23 KOs. He is the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Trevor Berbick.
Listening to the Mike Tyson fight versus Trevor Berbick.
Listen, if you get in close and I tell you to break, you stop punching and step back clean.
What a great fight.
Any question from the challenger or chief second? Any question from the champion or chief second? All right, let's get it on. Come on.
All right, and with the words of Mills Lane, we're ready. I don't know about you folks, but here at the Hilton Hotel,
1986. That probably puts Floyd at like 5 or 10 years old.
The WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Trevor Berbick will try to stop Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has trained his whole life for this. Look at him, Tyson to the right of your screen, Berbick in the corner to your left. We're just about ready for round 1, and let's watch how quick Tyson will jump on Trevor Berbick. His whole life has been for this night, but Trevor wants to prove that he's one of the great champions. Let's see how long his reign lasts. Mike Tyson kind of feeling him out here, but he goes with that right-hand lead right away. You get the idea now that Berbick is showing a little false bravado here. Standing toe-to-toe is not the way. If he doesn't pump that jab in the face, Tyson will come right through him. Tyson with the left, bounces it off the forehead of Trevor. Trevor tries to work underneath. Tyson will have no part of it. Notice the movements ahead of Mike Tyson as he takes a light left jab. Tyson will be able to get underneath it. Oh, wow! With a right, another left hook that just raises. Trevor, with this bravado, could get in some big trouble in a hurry. He's taking big chances with Tyson, not feeling him out at all. This early going in round 1, a lot better than we thought it might be. Trevor came to fight. But this is exactly what Tyson likes. Notice that Berbick is standing directly in front of him. That is all left hook that really caught him. That is disaster for all of the opponents of Mike Tyson. He's standing flat-footed right in front of him, and he's going to get clipped. Believe me, folks, he's going down. You can't fight Tyson this way. It's great that he has the courage, but this is a poor fight plan. Oh, the right hand gets him behind the left ear. Berbick tries to push him off. Not the way to keep him up. Notice the lazy left. Watch Tyson load up with left and right. He's He knows that he can score now. Mike Tyson to the right of your screen, shorter, heavier, younger, and bolder than Trevor Berbick. Berbick has felt the wrath of the right and the left hands of Mike Tyson in what just in round one. Tyson clips him with the left that time. You get the idea that Mike, as soon as, a right hand, but the left hook right there. Notice Tyson throws him in 2s and 3s. Trevor is getting lazy with the left hand. Notice the left hand is not pumping like it was against Pinkland Thomas when he won the title. That's a fear factor. He's away from his bravado with the early going of this round. Tyson having a good first round. Wow, with the uppercut, misses the left hook. Tyson is in total command in his head. He knows he can beat this guy right now. Notice Trevor not doing anything right now. He doesn't want to be in here with Tyson. He needs to use his 7 inches in reach, and you can't use it when you're head-to-head like this. Now the left should be pumping. Instead, Tyson will walk right through it. See this? Tyson walking right through. He's wild with the left hook as Berbick, and Tyson flips him with the left hand. Look at this.
Stumbles.
But he stays on his
He's
feet.
falling.
Another right hand flips him.
Watching the Trevor Berbick and Mike Tyson fight when he won the championship. Came heavyweight.
Again he's up. Catches him with that foot. Trevor's ready to go again.
1986.
Tyson knows that he can score at will now. Berbick doing nothing like he did against Pinkland Thomas. Fighting in the wrong position. Not using the jab of the bell ends. Round one. A good round one for Mike Tyson. Well, at least Berbick didn't get out.
40 years ago,
But he's been staggered. Let's listen into the corner.
Mike Tyson was crowned heavyweight champion.
Notice the replay where Tyson is getting through with the right hand, the left hook. He throws punches in bunches. And I learned that line from Angelo Dundee, who
Berbick had recently just punched Ali out as he was quite old. But Berbick had recently just punched Ali out. In that fight, Muhammad Ali was at that fight and actually came up to Mike in his corner and said to him, "Get him for me, Mike." And Mike went out. First round, just took it to him. November 22nd, 1986. Tyson versus Berbick. Second round comes out, knocks him down. Oh, it was so good. Berbick's trying to say, I'm good. No, not good at all.
And he says he's okay. Mills Lane lets them continue.
Here we go.
Here comes Tyson.
Tyson goes in like a wolf for the attack.
Again, Trevor hanging on, but this is a defensive mode now. Trevor not trying to do anything offensively. Tyson has him under control. Left hook right, watch for the uppercut. There it is. Didn't land, but he has the idea. Wow, with the right hand is Mike. Mike throwing caution to the wind. He's in total command in this fight right now. We're only in round 2, and the heavyweight champ already reeling is Trevor Berbick. You know, Mike Tyson gets fined $5,000 for wearing black trunks. He is the challenger here tonight, believe it or not. He looks like the champion right now, and it may not be too long before he wears that belt. Wild on the break, and Mills Lane warns Trevor about it. Trevor trying to do all he can, but what he's not doing is holding off Mike with the left. And you see the light left hook by Mike in the right hand. Mike knows he can hurt him. He had him down once in this round, wants to drop him again in a hurry. Usually what Tyson does is take that little dip, come with the uppercut, and really bang to the body. Underneath the heart or crush the right side of the rib cage.
This is where he stumbles him. The body attack. And then the head attack, the double bubble.
See Mike just clawing. He's trying to line up that right hand, and he'll be right behind it with a left hook. Mike doesn't throw just one punch. When he gets a guy in real trouble, he usually knows how to finish.
Usually. It's not what we saw when he fought Paul.
All landing to the head of Trevor Berbick. It's just a matter of time before Mike gets the clean shot. Berbick hanging on like Mitch Green did. Bone crusher Smith. Straight jab by Mike Tyson. 20 years old, Mike Tyson on his way to becoming one of the youngest heavyweight champions of all time. Bangs the body. Wow, with that uppercut of Tyson. Catches him with a right left hook. And he goes.
That's it. Berbick goes down. Mike Tyson gets the crown. Ooh. 1986. Berbick looked like he drank like Mickey in between that round. He was so punch drunk.
Mills Lane counted him out to 10.
And Mike Tyson was crowned the new heavyweight champion 40 years ago.
Mike Tyson. Well, Trevor Berbick was brave and he only going of round 1. And from about the midway
November
point,
22nd,
he couldn't do anything.
1986.
Jimmy Jacobs in there. Bill Caton also works with him.
The day Mike Tyson's life changed.
Kevin Rooney congratulates his champion. Jose Torres there in the ring with Mike as well. Former light heavyweight champion of the world. Trevor is disappointed, can't believe what's happened. And it's jubilation for the corner of this guy, Mike Tyson.
No one want to jump in here? Who do you think's going to win this fight? It's actually happening. It's an exhibition, but my goodness. Do we really want to see this? Is it just entertainment? What is this? Who do you got for the W? Is it Floyd Mayweather for the win? Or will it be Tyson? Size difference, speed difference, just fighting style difference. Pretty boy versus the old guy. I don't know. What do you think? They almost have 20 years difference between the two of them.
His legs are rubberized. Look at him. Mills Lane continues the count. And it'll be scored.
Anybody
as a knockout
want to jump in on the
for
mic?
Mike Tyson. And that's it. He's not ready.
Is
And
it
Mills Lane says, "No, you're not
Mike
back in me.
or Floyd?
It's all over." And we
Floyd
got a
versus the
brand
Mike.
new WBC
Who's it gonna
heavyweight
be?
champion of the world. And he's the
Floyd
youngster
versus the Mike.
named Mike Tyson, who can reign for a
Is it going to be
long,
Mike
long
or
time.
Floyd?
Most people in
Who you
Moscow
got?
say the only
You're
thing
putting money on it.
that
Who is it going to be?
is Mike Tyson himself.
Who's it
That
gonna be?
remains to be seen.
What do you think?
Trevor Berbick reign as the WBC heavyweight champ is over.
40 years ago.
His mind wanted it. The body wouldn't allow
Almost
him to continue.
41. It'll be 41 this year.
Disappointing night. For a game
No, 40
and
years
value
this year. It's going to be
former
40 years this
WBC
year.
champ.
So
Look
yeah,
at this.
2026. So this is
Berbick won the
1986.
title 8 months ago.
November
That was a
22nd,
12-round
just before the
decision over
end of
Cleveland
November.
Tonight,
The 11/22.
and it may not be the night for many other former or reigning heavyweight champs in the other division. Mike Tyson is for real, and he is the WBC champion of the world.
The day Mike Tyson's life changed.
My ring announcer.
Jumping in on the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Will it be Floyd
referee
or will it
Bill
be Mike?
Flame stops the bout at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of the second round.
Well, Larry Holmes is making his way toward the ring now, but interestingly enough, it's not the way that he was supposed to come into the ring, and it just seems that Larry Holmes is doing everything he can just to disrupt things here.
Tyson versus Larry Holmes.
Well, I think that the guy who
There's
eventually
another
beats
classic.
the champion is somebody who has similar skills to Larry Holmes when Larry Holmes was on top of his game. Someone who could frustrate him, make him anxious, make him wild.
This was
and
before
have the
Tyson
nerve
was
and the
Tyson.
poise to stand in
Yeah,
there
Tyson was climbing
while
the ladder
bombs
here.
are flying all
Holmes
around
just
him.
happened to be
Well, let me ask you another thing, Ray.
One of the
Archie
rungs.
Giacchetti, who of course is
One
Larry
of the
Holmes'
rungs on
trainer,
the
has
ladder.
been, but for an 18-month period since the very, very early days of Larry Holmes' career, says that Mike Tyson
They
is
jump
made
in
to
any
order for Larry
time.
Holmes.
Is it Floyd or the Mike? Who's going to win this one? Floyd or the Mike? After the Paul exhibition we saw, I don't know if Tyson's got anything left in the
There
tank.
it is, Mike Tyson. The youngest
And if he
ever
does, then we
heavyweight
know that
champion,
Paul fight
undefeated,
was a
32-0,
jokester.
28 knockouts.
So jump in, anybody.
WBC crown in
Anything you
86
think?
from Trevor Berbick
Floyd
and in 87.
versus the Mike. Who's it going to be?
Last year he took the WBA title from Bone Crusher Smith and Tony Tucker to become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Look at the pace they're
What do
coming
you think?
towards
Is
the
it
ring.
ridiculous?
Must be in a hurry for the payday, and it's a big one. It's in the millions now. Mike Tyson looking very trim, not even wearing that towel he usually has cut out, but he is wearing his WBC championship belt, while his handlers carry the other two. There he is, Mike Tyson, the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world. So the stage is just about set. Look how trim he is around the middle. Without further adu, let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer.
And he was mean looking back then. He just won that fight, got that title, and Holmes challenges him. Larry Holmes.
And there is the record of Larry Holmes. Won 48 in a row, of course. before he lost those 2 fights to Michael Spinks.
He's a businessman. He says this isn't a sport, it's a sporting business. That's the way he looks at it. And speaking of all business, Mike Tyson 32-0 with the 28 knockouts. He fights about 4 times a year as champion. He is moving up in the record books, getting up there with some very, very big names in heavyweight history.
Just 21 years old and fighting his 6th heavyweight championship fight already.
And the tail of the tape, we told you about the 17-year age difference. And the weight really not any kind of a factor. Tyson a little bit lighter than he might have expected, but he was 218 the day before the fight. And Holmes a couple pounds heavier than he was in the second Spinks fight.
Now that reach difference, 10 inches, might have meant something when Larry Holmes had that great snapping jab that he could impale an opponent on. And here is our punch stat numbers. This is a device to get a statistical profile of the activity of fighters, and as you can see, the figures are roughly the same. Tyson throws a fewer punches than Holmes did in the past, but the Holmes numbers are hard to measure because he hasn't been active. And there you see the jabs, Tyson throwing fewer, Holmes, of course, throwing many more.
And the rules for this one, it is a 12-round fight, incidentally. WBA and WBC now 12 rounds. Other than that, they're the rules for just about every fight you see here on HBO. No 3 knockdown rule and a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to heavyweight history here in Convention Hall in Atlantic City. Now, before the official introductions, I would like to acknowledge a man here in the ring who is indeed a man of heavyweight history. In 1960, he was an Olympic gold medal champion. In 1964, he became the heavyweight champion of the world. In 1974, he again won the heavyweight title. And in 1978, he became the only man in heavyweight history to win 3 world championships. Ladies and gentlemen, the former 3-time heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali! Muhammad Ali! Casino present heavyweight history. This bout is presented in association with the undisputed
Life of Ryan,
king of beers,
586. Thanks, buddy.
It is sanctioned.
Getting in on
by
the comments.
New
You're
Jersey
the
State
first one.
Athletic Control Board. Boxing Commissioner Larry Hazard, Chairman Jerry
Tyson's going to get it. Why do you think Tyson's going to get it?
Nick DeBalistrari and Lawrence Wallace.
I'm going to have to just. I don't think Tyson would. I'm a Tyson fan, and I don't think he's going to get it.
Here for the World Boxing Association.
Anybody else?
James J. Binns, Esquire. The 3 judges doing the scoring for this contest. Rudy Ortega.
At this level and age, Tyson's size isn't going to matter.
The timekeeper is Lindsey Tucker.
Floyd is more finesse, more lighter on his feet. Probably has better cardio.
And the referee for this bout is Joe Cortez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Tyson's almost 70 years old.
12 rounds for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the white trunks with red trim and weighs 225 3/4 pounds. From Easton, Pennsylvania, his professional record, 48 victories, only 2 defeats, 34 KOs. For 7.5 years, he ruled the division as an undefeated champion with 20 successful defenses. Tonight, he's the challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, the man known as the Easton Assassin, former heavyweight champion of the world, Larry Holmes!
corner, wearing the solid black trunks, weighing 215 3/4 pounds, from Catskill, New York, which is the hometown of the late great trainer of champions, Customato. His professional record, a perfect 32.
Mike was just over 200 pounds when he fought Jake Paul. What up, Oscar? Wild boy. Hello. Thank you for saying hi. Who do you got for the fight? Who do you think's going to win this? It's actually happening. Is it entertainment? Is it boxing? What is it? 40 years ago, Mike Tyson became heavyweight champion, WBC. 40 years ago. This guy was just born. He was like 5, 6 years old at that point.
Mike looks almost bored, but he's anything but. It's just his demeanor.
I gave you both the rules for the dressing room. Remember what I told you. I'm here to enforce my rules. Obey my commands at all times. Any questions? All right, shake hands. Good luck to both of you.
All right, we're set to go. The young bull and Mike Tyson against the old bull and old
Jake
warrior
Paul
and Larry
and Mike
Holmes.
Tyson.
Mike coming off a 7
Didn't look like a normal Tyson for all of us fans. So will he look more like the Tyson we know? Or, you know, I got to give it to Floyd on this one, and I'm a huge Tyson fan, but I just don't see it. Floyd Mayweather's 10 times the fighter Jake Paul is. That's what you got to look at. Mayweather is 100 times the fighter Jake Paul is. That's what you got to look at. Anything. I don't even know how much better he is. But look what Jake Paul did to him. So what? The punching power may be a bit different, but Floyd Mayweather's going to hit him 3 times as many. I don't know. It was like the Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson fight. Floyd's way younger. Floyd's way younger, Oscar. You're right. Like, it's 20-some year difference. But it's such a big difference, too. Like, Floyd's in his 40s. That's like, he's still in the peaking parts of his finesse and his fitness. Tyson's on a big decline with health issues. We don't know what's going on with that knee. Was it real? Was he breaking his own legacy? Was he just embarrassing himself for the show of this Paul? Did he lose a bet? Was it a gambling bet that he lost? Could you imagine? And he had to own up to that bet? It's coming up in a couple of months. It's online. You have to look it up. Go ahead and have a look. It's in 2 months, though, apparently.
All great champions of the ability to move. Holmes needs to be on the move like this if he's going to do anything against the stronger Mike Tyson. Midway through the first round, no heavy blows landed, and very few punches even thrown by Larry Holmes. The Eastern Assassin.
Regardless of what happens, it's like you can't not watch it.
But for the kind of money they pay to fight for the heavyweight championship, they can't.
Definitely going to have to tune in for it. Because why wouldn't you? What else is there to watch?
I'm Bob Sheridan, and this is the heavyweight championship of the world. As Mike bangs Larry behind the head.
Now, how are they going to do the weights? Like, is Floyd putting weight on right now? Mike Tyson's definitely losing weight. You can see that in some of his most recent. He looks very thin. It's getting to be that, like, geriatric thin.
Straight right hand to the body of Larry. Now, in the old days, Mike Tyson wouldn't have been able to get through that jab, or it would have been much more of a contest. That's what the fight would have been about. In the present day, in January of 1988, the question is, how long can Larry survive against this young bull?
Yeah, happy Easter.
Because if Larry continues to fight like this, he can't survive long. The things that made him great.
It's going to be like the tortoise versus the hare.
Another crushing blow to the body.
As Tyson's the tortoise and Mayweather's the hare. Will the tortoise prevail like the fable goes? Or will it be the hare? What do you think? We got some people out there thinking it's going to be Tyson, and we got Oscar thinks it's going to be Floyd. I agree. I think it's going to be Floyd. I just don't see how Tyson can pull it off. I don't. Not after his performance with Jake Paul a little while ago. And that's, has he gotten better? He's not getting better. He's getting worse.
Well, Richie Giacchetti is giving Larry good advice. He's saying, make him pay with a jab. The jab was noticeably lacking. I've done almost all of Larry Holmes' fights throughout the prime of his career, and he was, ladies and gentlemen, one of the finest heavyweights of all time. Never given credit because he came on the heels of the great Muhammad Ali.
Could this be, dare I say, a redemption fight for Mike Tyson to come out and show his true self and let all of his fans know that that last fight was just a paid hype? What would that do? Even if he did do that, wouldn't that destroy Jake? Wouldn't that ruin his career, his network, or whatever he's got? So I just don't see the legitimacy of all of this. I don't see it.
For some of you old timers, you might remember Rocky Marciano
I don't know.
knocking out Joe Louis. It's that kind of night. I just hope Larry doesn't get hurt, because believe me, I'm a huge fan of Holmes. And because of that, I noticed all of the things lacking that the one-time great Larry Holmes could do. He's not executing tonight. He's standing flat-footed. He's an easy target for Mike to hit. Mike is quicker. Mike is stronger. Larry can tie him up and use his tremendous defensive ability and those long arms. But the great weapon that Larry possessed was a driving.
They should do it on April Fools.
Left jab, and it's not there. Big right hand to the body of Larry. And those punches against the 38-year-old body will take.
Yeah, that'd be a good day. Do it on April Fools.
Holmes hanging that left.
That'd been a good day to do this fight.
That could be disastrous before it's over. Larry comes with what looked to me a half-hearted uppercut midway through this thing.
What do you think, Oscar?
12-round championship heavyweight fight. In the old days, Larry would have had that left jab just punching and punching and punching and setting up the right
Is this a joke, or
and he'd have been moving up on his
do you think there's going to be some good boxing?
But in this day, Mike Tyson just walks right through. Nice job by Joe Cortez, making them break clean.
Anybody want to jump in?
Larry got a sneaky right hand through there, but it didn't hurt Mike. Larry had 34 knockouts in his career, but most of them were kind of like Ali's knockouts. They're accumulation of punches, except against lesser opponents, and then he was able to knock them out clean. Larry was a great boxer in his prime, and he's having trouble holding off the young bull. Notice he just holds the left hand out now. In his prime, that would have been pumping in the face of Tyson. I love to see these guys fight in their prime, but it just doesn't happen that way.
Let's go, Floyd or Mike.
Mike gets through. He's showing no respect for the former greatness
April Fools.
of Larry Holmes, and he doesn't have to tonight. Because
No
Larry
jokes, though.
can't execute.
They're actually fighting.
This is professional boxing.
Floyd's been out of the game for quite some time.
And that's why Larry's fighting. Fortunately for Larry in his
Mike
career,
fought last
he's
year,
never
but
been
I don't
hurt.
call that. I wouldn't call it a fight. I don't know what anybody would call it. You know, it was not Mike.
There's the bell, ending round
Not the
two.
one we remember.
Another easy 10-9
It didn't even look like the same Mike when he fought Roy Jones Jr. I mean, that was a decent fight. You could see it looked like Mike was holding back the whole time. Looked like he was going to tear Roy Jones apart. And Roy Jones Jr. is, I'm going to say, 10,000 leagues below the sea better than the cock-a-doodle-doo Jake Paul.
Hey, Mike, I'm not taking that. You listen to me.
Even at his age now, I don't care.
When they get a lot of money and a lot of fame like Mike
Roy
has,
Jones Jr. was the
they
king
need
at one
somebody to
time.
give him this kind of direction. Kevin Rooney, one of the best.
In his
at it.
weight
He's been with
division.
him since he
Not
was
the
a
same
kid.
as Tyson's weight
Let's see
division,
what we
but in
see
the
here.
same era. Those two were the king of knockouts.
That grazes past the chin of Larry. There was one other punishing body shot during the course of the second round. All right, here we go. Round number 3. Atlantic City Convention Center in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The heavyweight championship of the world. Larry Holmes. Notice how flat-footed he is, and you remember when he used to fight up on his toes, bouncing left, bouncing right, sticking that jab out, really stinging the jab. There's a little bit of bounce there, but then he goes back to settling down, back on his heels. Mike
Yeah, it's actually happening, this
moves
fight.
the head side to side. He's up on
Entertainment
his toes.
or boxing.
Well, Mike gets up on his toes and moves side to side.
Definitely
He's
going to
at
be
his
making
best.
some money.
Right now,
It's
with
all about
inability
the
of Larry
do re
Holmes
mi
to
by
land
the
jab
sounds
or
of it.
even use it much, Mike
You know,
comes right
promoting
through.
one another,
That's one of the best
trying to-
combinations that Larry's
trying to,
thrown, and it doesn't
you know,
shift Mike at all. It doesn't even back him off.
reignite Mayweather's career
That'll
off
just
of
give Mike more confidence.
Tyson's
Larry's
torch,
best hand. Look at
as
this.
they say.
He comes right through the left again.
Passing the blunt.
Noticeable lack of the left, I should say. And I'm not
Yeah.
knocking Larry Holmes. I've mentioned twice already
Yeah.
what a tremendous fan I am. I love Larry
Hate
Holmes.
to be
so
blunt,
much.
but
Make no
that's
mistake
probably
about
what's
it.
going on here.
I actually hate to see him fighting Mike Tyson. I
Seems
understand
Mayweather's
why,
been
though.
out of the
This is
game
the
for a
business.
while, and
Half
he needs some
uppercut inside
attention. You
cut,
might
Mike,
as well
but it didn't
step
hurt.
into the
This is
spotlight
round
with
three.
Tyson.
Joe
As
Cortez
well,
has
he's
the
getting
break
all the
lead.
lights,
Notice Larry
camera in
right
action.
down on the flat of his feet. Mike up on his toes. Larry standing flat-footed. Mike comes right through.
Paul's the
because
Paul
there's no
brothers,
jab
you
there.
know,
And
having
without that
already
great
fought
stiff
Mayweather,
jab that
Logan
Larry
Paul,
had,
and
Larry's
Jake
just another
Paul's
fighter.
challenged him, and you know,
Midway through round
Jake
number
Paul
three,
was challenging,
and he's just another, I'm afraid to
you
say,
know,
but I have to
MMA,
say, another aged
the Irish
Looking for another
Prince.
payday. Looping right hand gets through and shifts Larry back.
And McGregor actually fought him as well. So one of these things, we'll see. What's the point of all of this?
But the big advantage of the jab, notice that's a parring jab.
We haven't
Larry
seen
never threw a
McGregor
jab
out
like
in a
that
while.
his prime. He used to drive off the back foot and sting with that left jab. His left jab.
We got to
was
see
actually
McGregor
a
go
punch.
against Jake Paul.
As good as a
That'd be
straight
good,
right
eh?
hand
What do you guys think
against
about
many
that?
opponents.
Jake Paul versus
Nice clean break
Conor
by Joe
McGregor.
Cortez and the fighters. Tyson has a lot of respect for the former
You know,
ability of Larry.
it could happen.
He has to do
It
what he
could
has
totally
to do.
happen now.
He's the undefeated heavyweight champion.
Jake Paul's got his
Like
own
the night
network
that
now.
Larry
Well, why not
cried
do
when
it?
he
Why
beat
not?
up
It's going to make
Muhammad
money. Look at all
Ali.
these big names that
Mike
have fought him.
Tyson
So
doesn't have the
why not
sensitivity
do
to that.
Conor McGregor
But I know he
versus
knows he
Jake
can handle
Paul?
Larry.
What do you think about that? Anybody listening?
Holmes parring with the left. A little bit of a
On the
stiff
mic?
jab that time, but
Or Floyd?
not punishing. Larry tentative with his right hand. He ties him up inside so Mike can't punish the body. There's a digging body shot, a bit on the low side. About 10 seconds to go, and this is the third round. Joe Cortez says, keep him up, Mike. Borderline shot.
Well, we're going to be done here in just
And
a
there's
few
the bell
minutes,
ending
gang.
the round. The right hand gets through, and a light left just at the bell.
Show's just about over.
Larry says, hey, Joe, keep an eye on that.
So if you haven't done so already, jump in on the comments. Who you think's going to win this fight? It's going to be Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. It's coming up in April. This fight's coming up soon. Promotion, you know, bringing back the Mayweather. All right? Will there be a storm? Will there be a storm in April? Or will it be May and April?
Okay, let's see the replay.
I don't know.
Watch for the right hand.
It's like the tortoise versus the
See that
hare
spin
on
the
this
head?
one.
Now watch the bell.
Yeah,
We'll
Tyson's
see a
the
left hook.
tortoise.
Oh, right
You know,
there
in
the
that
ear.
story, the tortoise
Joe
did win,
Cortez just getting
slow
there.
and
Larry
steady.
complained after that.
But,
It was a little after the bell.
wow, I don't know. It might be the bunny. It's the time of the bunny. Is April's that Easter. Who's going to get their eggs cracked? Anybody? Will it be Tyson or will it be Mayweather? Mayweather in April. Will we see him the Mayweather in the April? Will it be bringing the storm? Will Tyson be bringing it? Or will he be rocking shells? What do you think's going to happen?
Oh, look at this. Larry up on his toes using the jab. Swinging that left hand in front of him. Shades of Holmes of old. But watch out, Larry, for that right hand. Mike is extremely quick. Oh, wouldn't it be great if Larry could keep this up for a few rounds? I don't know if 38-year-old legs can do that. Ali in late
38-year-old legs. Tyson's got like, what is he, 60 now? Floyd's in his 40s. He's 45 or something. I could be wrong there, but he's only mid-40s. Big difference, gang. Big difference. I've been there.
Shade of the old Larry Holmes. And now here he is back to the...
I competed right into my 40s.
Got Larry that time. That never would have happened in the old days. In 1988, it's Mike Tyson's era of the 80s.
1988. That was the era of Mike Tyson. 1986, 7, 88, 89, 90.
dead even fight going into the final round.
Before most of you were even born.
Two great guys.
You're barely a drop of sweat in your poppy's nutsack.
And here we are 10 years later, and Larry's career is just about over. Well, he may continue to fight, but his great days are over. Right now, getting through this fourth round is the biggest problem. Oh! Right.
Ooh, there he goes, and he is down. And that's it. Tyson takes Holmes, rocks him, sets the roof on fire, and ooh, we burning down the house. A house in the middle of the street. Tyson's taking him. Boom! Down he goes again. He keeps popping up like he's Jack in the Box. And Tyson just keeps cranking the wheel, and down he goes. He's getting that standing 8 count. He's still standing. Light goes in again. You remember this one. Holmes is trying to hang on. He's wobbling. He's stumbling. He doesn't even know where he is. He's putting his hands up. Mike's going for the blood. Oh! His legs are jelly. It's like, whoa! Tyson's bobbing and weaving. He's going in. Hands are down, but he's coming in with his head movement, swinging lefts and rights, making connection on the temple.
Larry's going to get hurt.
Whoa, Larry's going.
Hope Joe Cortez takes a look in the eyes.
Ooh, that one landed. Uppercut. Oh, another one. Oh, and down goes Holmes, and that's it. Spits his mouth guard out and lights out. Show's over. Thanks so much for watching today. Hey, guys, thanks, Oscar, for jumping in there. Thanks for checking it out, Life of Ryan. And, hey, guys, appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Oos.